Good day all. On our previous video, we learned how to create pivot table. However, there is something called pivot chart. What if we want to visualize all of these table summaries we have right here? Okay, so let's get right into it. But first, I would like to rename my sheet so we have a good grasp on what each sheet contains. I will call this gadget. Then I will call this pivot table. Okay. So I would open a new sheet right here, click on it, and we have a new sheet called sheet 3. I'm going to rename this sheet 3 by bringing my cursor to where sheet 3 is written, right click and tap on rename. Then I can call this pivot chart. All right. Click on enter. To create pivot charts, we'll go to where we have our table, go to insert, choose pivot chart on the chart corner of our insert tab. All right. Select pivot charts and it's asking for table range. Of course, it has automatically highlighted our entire table. And now it's asking for new worksheet or existing worksheets. We created a sheet for pivot chart before we started. I would like our chart to be on our pivot chart sheet. So I will select existing worksheets and it's asking for location. I will go to the pivot chart sheet and it has indicated that we are on the pivot chart sheet on location. So I will click a corner on our pivot chart sheet, maybe highlight like 2 cells and click OK. And then we have this corner right here that indicates pivot table and this corner right here that indicates pivot chart. That is because to create a pivot chart, you need to create a pivot table. And here we have all of our column names. We have the same structure to create that we had in creating pivot table for pivot chart, except this corner is called axis and this corner is called legend or series. Yes, we are going to be using the same click and drop concept. So let's get right into it. Previously, when creating our pivot table, we saw a region by unit sold. So we would do same by dragging region to axis and unit sold to values. And we'll be having something like this. Now we have a visual representation of our unit sold by region. All right. So what if we want to have double values here? We want this to be split to every sales representative. So I'll be dragging sales representative to my axis category under region. And now we can see a breakdown for each region and the sales representative performance. Great. That is how to create a pivot table. Just like I indicated in the previous video, in case you don't want to see the sum of sales, the sum of units sold, then you can choose to show the average or the maximum units sold or the minimum units sold by clicking the drop-down arrow where you have values. Click the drop-down arrow on the column name you dropped on values. Go to value field settings and choose what you want to visualize. You want to visualize the average units sold, the maximum units sold, the minimum units sold. You choose. But I think for now, I'm fine with some. So I'll click OK. And there we have it. All right, now we have a visual representation of our units sold per region and the performance per sales rep. We might need to analyze this by clicking on the table where we have pivot chart analyze, select insert slicer. I want to see products. I would like to see the product performance for each region and according to sales rep. Okay, so I'll click on OK. And I will have a little box like this that contains all of our products, widget A, B, and C. So to present this, all you need to do is click on widget A. When you click on widget A, you would see widget A performance in the east, north, south, and west. Also indicating the sales rep. I click on widget B and widget C. Okay, so to fall back to your initial table type, you can clear the filter and your table is returned back to normal. That, my dear friends, is pivot chart. See you in the next class.